skipped his warp gate, so like the only time you do that is for this.
So it is going to be a Stargate again.
Well, I guess we were wrong on that.
Again.
You learn from SOS. Just keep doing the same strat every time.
Yeah. It's a new meta. And it's going to be the Oracle once more.
Huh, rallied over there. We have seen this move from Trap where he goes like Oracle Adept and then just shades into the natural and really screws with it.
Yeah.
Because you can't really attack into Oracle Adept early with Marines.
You're kind of ready for maybe just Adepts or maybe an Oracle, but if you can outnumber them, maybe you can take a positional fight.
Yeah, much less likely to have any mine traps at the natural as well. Those are much more common early game in the main, but I guess he's actually going to fly to the main. And Maru going to town on one of those adapts, but that means that he's not paying too much attention. Ooh, pulls back against the mine.
Oh, the repair. There's that. Oh, he does get it. Okay.
Yeah, this one doesn't seem to be getting nearly as much damage. Still some, though.
Okay, he sees the drop is inbound now. Let's see if Maru has any fancy tricks or if he just beelines it over to where the base is.
Yeah, he's sending it straight across. Guess there's no sense in delaying it if he's already seen it. Try to get down there and get him before he's ready. The Adepts have gone home as quickly as possible. They go into the natural for now. Some more Adepts being warped in. Yeah, 3 in the main. That should be good. Very well done.
Yeah,
just
complete shutdown.
Yep. It was great to bring the Oracle back and everything. Just make sure they have exactly enough damage here.
And the second Oracle comes. The Phoenix is going to follow up next. Maru making a Raven.
What am I even looking at? What is going on?
Well, he's going to catch it with the Phoenix, I think.
That's so
the Phoenix
funny.
is going to go across the map, and you know, the Viking's not fast.
It's going to have to land. Okay, here come the Adepts now. Oh, he actually gets in, and he's on top of the siege tank here. Auto turret goes down, so he does choose to get back up.
His Oroks are killing a lot.
Oh my gosh, this shade into the natural here.
Yeah, doesn't get in there. The siege tank's going to siege up. I feel like this could have gone better for Trap.
Yeah, it felt like it might go a bit better than this, but he's still getting a decent amount of SCVs.
I think
he's trading a lot of his early game units, though.
I think he was a bit caught off guard when he actually got into the main.
Yeah, and then the medevac was actually there to micro the tank back, so he couldn't quite target it down. And then an auto turret came down. That's a lot of damage output. You don't feel good sitting in someone's main base fighting an auto turret.
He's continuing to make Phoenixes, though. And, you know, he might be able to just smash his way in there again. I mean, if you can pick up the tank, or you could draw them into the main, it does seem like there's a lot of utility here for Trap. And again, he comes in here, he can blast down workers. Sort of all over the place with his air army here, but does do a little bit of damage. Phoenixes can fight this Viking.
Yeah, pulls back the injured one even. Beautifully done. Great micro here, though, and actually recalls out the rest of his tech units. Now, it's going to be Charge and Phoenix for now. So Maru's going to have to identify what this is and be very careful about moving out too soon.
He could absolutely get smothered if he takes the third right away. Speak of the devil.
And if he attacks as well, you can be punished by this for sure. You kind of need to hit a critical mass, Hans.
Yeah, Stim's going to be done, but I don't know that that saves the day.
And I mean, the flying units add a lot here as well.
What am I seeing? All right, he doesn't.
Kind of a weird.
All right, doesn't matter. He's going to come in here now. Gets these SCVs on top of that, but he'll still kill off this siege tank. Not a bad moment there for Maru, though. He really controlled that beautifully.
Yeah, he did a little stop position on those SCVs so that AI wonked out when he was trying to get the tank.
No War Prism. 2 Archons go down, but is it still just too much?
Yeah, stops there, stutter steps a bit to kill off the Oracle.
Picks up the mine.
Still charging forward.
Yeah, well, he's chasing him all the way back home.
Good mine hit. Another good one as well. Still trying to put a little bit more damage, but I think this attack is mostly done, isn't it?
Well,
3 Archons warping in.
I think he actually still can do something here.
Gives him a lot of muscle.
He can have that Phoenix come in there, absorb the mine hit too. And, you know, even though things are getting a little bit staggered here in the fight, I mean, really, he's keeping this army down pretty low. If he keeps these Archons back and warps in a ton of Zealots again, I don't see why he can't punch through here once more.
It feels though like Maru's getting closer to the critical mass. He just had his concussive shells finish.
That's
so
true.
He can start microing much better here against these Zealots. The Archons, though, you can't really slow those things down. So definitely a very powerful unit here for Trap as he tries to get on top of this army. Another good mine hit here from Maru, though.
Good
Has to
micro.
pull his SCVs for now.
Good micro by Trap. He pulls that back and tries to regroup. I mean, I think at this point in time, Maru has resigned himself to being on 2 bases for a little bit longer here. Actually, no, he's going to shift this over here to the top center at 12 o'clock.
SCVs, unfortunately, fighting against Zealots. Zealots doing a pretty darn good job. Ghost here being microed back.
Marine ragdolling up to the screen cracks me up. Doing cartwheels up.
Look at me, Mom, I can fly.
So the army for Trap is going to come up again. Now, this isn't the angle he needs to hit. Okay, there we go.
Ooh, that's a good
I did
storm.
not actually realize it was Templars in there. Kills all the mines.
Oh,
Beautifully
geez.
done. Oh, jeez,
Oh,
indeed.
jeez. We're going to push back that harassment. Some EMPs have been cast, but he's lost a lot of his mines. Feels like Maru's just slightly on his back foot the entire time.
The question is, can the 12 o'clock spot be kept safe? And I don't know. He does have the mines. He has some ghosts. Although Trap is basically engaging a little bit better in every fight. And I think what you pointed out earlier about the upgrades is going to become more and more of a reality, Artosis.
He just finished his armory.
Yeah.
Like just now. So that is a little bit slow for sure.
What's the Sargon doing?
Oh, we have EMPs, so ooh, the storm, very good, forcing Maru back there. Can't really chase and get the damage he wants.
With Trap, with the powers of Thor. He actually has to make that Archon just to make a target to keep the rest of the army safe. Some of these other Archons so weak. How's the counterattack going, though? I mean, if you watch, if Maru has an insanely successful counterattack, he's going to flip this game. And flip this script while he's at it.
Well, those EMPs doing a great job here on these Archons.
Oh, man, but the Zealot harass over here is so good.
Very well-placed bunker, though, is going to help him out for sure.
Yeah. Good EMP again. Takes out the only Archon in this fight.
Continues to throw those down. Shield battery burning through a lot of it, though.
10 SCVs killed. You can see he was trying to use the hold position technique to shave off some SCVs, and he got a good amount. But Maru's been pretty on top of making workers. So this has been a real uphill fight, this whole game here for Maru, but I will say he's doing one of the best uphill fights I've ever seen, and there's a real possibility that he ends up matching Maru here, I'm sorry, Trap here, and eventually taking this game.
Yeah, but we have Colossi coming out now, which makes me, again, like my nervousness for Maru is renewed.
Oh,
Even though Maru has been doing a great job, as we add Colossi to this army, it becomes so much stronger. And Maru doesn't have anything to counter that right now. Looks like they walked through some mines to get there. No shields left on them. Thermal Lance still in the way, as well as +3 attack. Maru does have 2-2 on the way, but +3 is going to be done beforehand, which means we're going to be up 2 upgrades for Trap, which is pretty significant.
Pulling these Zealots back and trying to get the rest of his army up here. Is he recalling on this too? Oh yeah, recalls the Templars, not a bad idea.
Mine's doing some work, but look at this army of Trap.
My God. The Colossi are proving to be so strong. He does actually try to dive in and snipe it, and it backfires. And both the Colossi live. The third one's here.
Yeah, he did take a lot of damage on a lot of units there, but
yeah,
Maru
but I
as
think the
well.
problem is that, especially with Colossi, your army gets to attack first.
You got the Prism that had a Colossi in it that time, but a lot of Stalkers coming up here for the reinforcements, blinking forward. Very aggressive from Trap, smelling blood in the water.
Yeah, you can really see what Stalkers can do in some of these fights that get pretty scrappy, as you can kind of keep the chase going. And Stalkers certainly much more expendable than what Terran's losing, like Ghosts. And so the point of contention has been at 9 o'clock, but it does seem like throughout this entire game, basically Trap has kept that tiny lead. And again, these small groups of Zealots coming out here.
Oh, that's such a good move right there.
Yeah.
How annoying is this for Maru? Just like, it throws off his tempo completely. He's losing a ton of mining time. 11 SCVs falling, so his economy being hurt so much as well. So clearing some mines out in the middle as Maru clears out those Zealots. Disruptors being added in.
This turned out to be a very exciting, drawn-out PvT here. It is impressive the way that Maru is able to keep up, but Trap is now maxing out. Maru has been playing the catch-up game with upgrades. 3-3's on the way. We're actually about to have Armor 2 now done here for Trap. But it's one of these games where it's more and more territories being claimed here for Protoss. Is this a storm drop?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's been so trendy lately.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was insane. Okay, so
there was a lot of storms, but he did trade 4 High Templars and a Prism. I guess that's fine, though, considering he's maxed out.
Well, the fact of the matter is that you're still mining gas and minerals back on the Protoss side. There's only 4 bases for Terran, and I think only 2 of them actually have minerals, so you just hit a huge amount of workers there.
Yeah, it's very true. And how do you get cost efficient as Maru at this point? Like, multitasking, okay, but this is one of those armies that you cannot fight with what Maru has. You could try to whittle it down on the edges and stuff, but we have Storm, Disruptors, Colossi, Archons, Charge Lots, great upgrades, everything you need in the whole world. Oh my god.
Okay, these Disruptor shots are not going the way they are supposed to. And now Maru's hitting at this angle where I actually think that Trap's small decisions to miss, or not decisions, but he miscontrolled. Maru suddenly wins that game.
Here we are, and Blink on the way, going back to his more normal style of play here. Let's see how many gates he goes for.
Never seems to be that phase when the game's done. Okay, this is, oh my god, I thought he was gonna get that medevac. He does get it. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Crazy.
Oh, he's switching it back around, just buying some lost mining time there, but, okay.
That was some gamery.
Marie.
Lost 1 probe, lost 1 stalker, killed 3 widow mines and the medevac.
I tell you, it does some more stuff though, right? Like it slows him down a little bit, gives him an idea of the stalker count and what's likely to be coming after him.
Artosis,
yes.
This is great for Trap.
Yeah.
More stalkers are going to come up. Does he warp anything in here? Keep in mind, he knows that there's an auto turret that can be cast here.
Pops them back in. Going to continue that harassment,
He's like,
though.
nah,
Blinks up with the other ones.
Yeah, he fakes him out really well. And then he avoids the turret here.
Looking good for Trap. Blinking out as these units come up, but he's grinding down so much damage. 15 SCVs so far. Some Zealots warped in as well for their tankiness and damage output.
He elevators everything else up here into the main. Moore's being pulled here. He's continuing to keep the Stalkers alive. He has not warped in again yet. Huh.
Damn, Trap is just such a complete player at this point.
Yeah, and I think this is the way to do it, is you blink out, warp everything in, wait for the blink to reset, and try to find some opportunities there. Blink's on top of the bunker, says, what is this thing?
Yeah, gonna knock that down immediately. Starting to pick off more SCVs as well. Maru down to 21 workers. Very few units left as well. He's even fighting the auto turret. That's when you really know that you've got it.
Yeah, there is no tank coming here. 33 SCVs have already been killed. The number just gets higher and higher.
Yeah, picking off a lot of these units. The Marauders trying to micro back, mine putting down, but that is a very fast and furious one. Trap